Throwing ass on the gram, getting laughs at the stand. Only she can, only Feehans. It's only Feehans.
Happy New Year, everybody. Yes, get him, Ernest. Get him.
You can't be doing this.
First of all, Ernest can do whatever the fuck he wants. Recently, they found a mass in his throat. They being me. Yes, we're leading off with my dog's potential throat cancer. I don't fucking care. This has been a shit year. So we're starting off this shit episode with some shit fucking news.
Yeah, so we're starting off the new year on shit news.
It's not the new year yet. Today is the day Betty White died.
Well, when we put this out, Kerryn, she, after all this podcasting this year, you would think she knows what we've been doing.
I don't care. I live in real time. I talk about real things that are happening right now. I don't have to think and pretend that it's the future.
So I don't know why you brought me on.
Yeah, because you're definitely not the future.
Why did I lob that up? I'm an idiot. All right, let me put my glasses here. Yeah, I've been praying for Ernest. Things are going to go well for him.
You don't even like Ernest now. I don't believe you. I don't want any of your phony bullshit. Don't pretend like you fucking care. When I've asked you to take care of him, you've said no. When I've asked you to just come walk him, you haven't done it. So shut the fuck up. Ernest doesn't need your phony ass prayers. Stop praying for him right now. I only want real people who actually fucking care about Ernest to pray.
Show off the new kicks I got you, Kerryn. I care about Ernest and Kerryn very much.
No, you don't. You don't.
There's not many dogs I care about, and Ernest sincerely is one of those dogs.
Come on. Come up.
Honestly, I don't know if there's any other dog I care about. My cousin's new dog is really annoying, and I have to go see them later, and he jumps all over me. But I am a big fan of Ernest.
Ernest had been drooling a little bit. I probably should have caught it sooner. I'm a bad mom. I just was like, oh, he's drooling. That's weird. And then one day he came back, or when I got back from visiting my family for Christmas, I pried his little mouth open and I saw a mass like right on the top of his tongue. So take him to the vet. $1,300 motherfucking later. We get like no news. They basically they did an X-ray and they were like, what does he want? He wants water? What does he want?
I don't know.
What'd you put over there?
Nothing.
The noisemaker? Loves it. Wants to destroy it. You can. Kill. So they saw these like nodules. Excuse me, COVID. And they were like, they were concerned this is cancer, but then they did a needle in his lymph nodes, and that came back negative for any cancer cells. Stop looking at him. Focus. Engage with me.
I'm listening to you.
And so that was good news. And then just yesterday they went in and they actually tried to biopsy the mass itself. She couldn't get a hunk of it off. It's very vascular, I guess. It's like going to bleed a lot when it does.
You know what else is very vascular? Kerryn's body count.
Bloody?
Seems
like
like
vascular.
I know the word vascular, Matt.
Yeah, I know. It's not really bloody. It's like, full of veins.
Spell vascular, Pat. We're bringing this bit back.
You just guessed, though.
Yeah, spell it, Pat.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
That's kind of an easy one, I think. Vascular.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, let's see what it means.
I had a cold last week. So did Pat. He thinks he had COVID because he's a fucking pussy.
Vascular definition.
I just had a cold because it's cold and flu season and people are getting colds. But everybody's acting like it's fucking apocalyptic and they're all getting tested and staying away from each other because the government wants to keep us isolated so we don't connect. We certainly don't fall in love or meet more like-minded people.
Yep. I had an old friend. Hit me
What?
up
An old friend what?
Hit me up yesterday. Oh my gosh, Kerryn, control your emotions.
I can't. You're so
Why?
boring. It's like, spit it out. I had an old friend. What?
Hit me up. They saw because I went to a rave. They're like, "Oh, you go to raves?" I was like, yeah. I was like, come tag along this summer. And she's like, I'm down.
What type of singular neuron fucking dum-dum is attracted to somebody who goes to raves? Oh, you like being in a crowded group listening to loud music while on ecstasy? Oh, what a creative, cool person you must be. You sheep.
It's actually someone you would be like, oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We've talked about her on here.
Oh. I'm not trying to, like, don't trick me into
Like, I would love
insulting someone.
I would love to jizz on. Name rhymes with it.
Oh. I do love her. But so what? Anyway, back to Ernest's cancer. Isn't it funny that I'm a cum guzzling whore, but Ernest gets throat cancer?
Semen's good for you,
I'm
Kerryn.
a pot smoking.
You have the youngest throat in the game.
Did I give him throat cancer? Shut up.
I thought that was
R.I.P. Betty White. Like, what the fuck? I saw that. I'm like, she couldn't even hang on one more fucking day. 99. It wasn't one
99.
more day. I don't know when her birthday was coming up. There was in the news so much.
I know. Somebody posted the countdown to Betty White's birthday, and they're like, R.I.P. man.
She's fucking awesome.
Older than fucking white bread. That's what I know her for.
She has an
Smoke show.
incredible career. Totally.
Let's see her in some lingerie, Pat. Spell lingerie, Pat. He just wrote hot. Pat can't spell lingerie.
You can't spell lingerie? Try
Look,
it.
he tried. He
Wait.
wrote with an E first.
Ah, boo. It's lingerie, stupid.
He's still spelling it wrong.
I just fucking spelled it phonetically for him.
Oh.
What?
All right, this is close.
All right.
Oh my God. I just realized what Ernest wants. What's on my head?
No, he doesn't want that. He's smelling something over here. That does look great, though. You should wear that to your spot tonight.
I don't know. Jared maybe wear these sneakers.
I think you look great. Tell her how hip she looks in the comments.
Don't lie to me. I had heels
Oh,
on.
look
I
at
thought
that
they looked
butt right
better.
there. Go back, Pat. Not that one. That one right there. Oof. That's fake.
Marilyn?
That's edited. You can tell how to.
Yeah, I
That's
think
very
it
edited.
is. That wasn't like the actual like.
Look at the hot dog. She's
goal.
pretty. Good for her. What do you know about her? Did you like watch her growing up?
She was so cute. I knew her from Golden Girls. She was so
that's
funny
what
on
she-
Golden Girls, and then there's a great documentary about her. She was in production. She was one of the first women in like production and directing behind the scenes and stuff. She was super fucking smart, very independent, obviously like quick-witted, great comic timing. Put her in any fucking cast. She was still working. She was on that whatever like hot Cincinnati mom show, like tons of cameos left and right. I mean, sharp mind. I wonder if she was getting NAD plus strips. I'd love to know. To
What
be
are those?
99 and like, you know, like still working and funny. Fuck. It's so impressive. You stink now. You're 24 and you should be dead. Do you understand that if somebody said to me, you can have 3 more days with Ernest if it means you have to slit Jared's throat, I would do it. I wouldn't even think about it. I would do it in a heartbeat.
Where's the joke? I thought we were supposed to throw jokes on here.
Do you want to pick a card out of the hat? Do you want?
That's a good way to transition out of whatever just happened.
Pat did work this week, and he's like, I don't know if he's like feeling guilty.
Kerryn.
I paid him when he was sick.
Is everything all right? What's going on? There's something.
What are you
there's
talking
something,
about?
There's
I'm just
something
being
deeper
honest.
than. There's something deeper than Ernest. Ernest is a metaphor.
No, I love this sentient
Kerryn
being.
got really bad news in her love life this week, and she's taking it out on her son.
That's not true. That's not true, and we might have to edit that.
These are year-end highlight cards.
It's not bad news. It's
not.
confusing news.
Don't stop. You have to stop. We really might have to.
We'll take back what you just said.
About
Make
what?
it 4 days.
About what?
If you can only have 1 day with Ernest.
You don't understand.
You know what, Kerryn?
This
We're
dog
gonna start
provides-
talking about feelings now on the podcast.
This dog provides more for me than you ever have.
I know, but I'm gonna pay you back when you're old. I just gave you a compliment.
What's your favorite song of this year?
No Child Left Behind on the new album by Kanye. No Child Left Behind, because that's the act that got me through school.
I don't know. I don't like music. What?
Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah, then you like
That's
that.
yours?
No, that's what you were saying.
Mine is good
that
for
was
you.
You were playing Deja Vu, remember?
She was-
I play a lot of different things.
No, but you were playing that song. You're like, listen to this. The same name thing, the fucking people thing.
What is he talking
You remember
about?
you played that song for me?
Everybody played that song. But then I went on Jim and Sam Roberts was like, she fucking stinks. She just ripped off Paramore. And then we played Paramore music, and I'm like, you're totally right. She sucks.
Day this past year. Oh, a day. Yeah, I should have wrote. A day this past year you'd live over and over.
Um,
Wow, I gotta really think about that.
yeah, I mean, I have two. It's either this.
We said a day, Karen.
Yeah, I know. I have two options.
We didn't say days.
Well, it was either one night at the stand that like there was like a Chappelle party, or it was one of the times I was
Okay, well, which one involved you getting banged?
both.
Okay, so which one involved the bigger penis?
Same penis.
Which one involved? Oh. Okay.
So that night or this night one of the nights I was featuring for Jim Norton at Caroline's. But speaking of which, I just hosted for David Tell at Caroline's, and it was so much fucking fun. He's so fucking funny.
So funny.
Ugh. Everything he says, everything that comes out of his mouth on stage is like so funny that like people can't handle it.
Yeah,
It's so funny.
he was great.
Ian Fidance was really funny too. We had a good time. It was his birthday.
I
Have we
think
had Ian? Yeah, we had Ian on early.
one of the best days I would live over and over is the show we threw on April 24th on the rooftop of Con Body. That was like a real party, like a great
COVID.
time. Francis Ellis.
The one the
closed
cops
out-
came to.
Where the
Cops
cops
showed
came.
up, yep.
Came.
Pat, we go get my
That
seltzer
was
out of the
probably
fridge.
our biggest show of the year.
There's
and
something
that was a great
dying in
time.
my fridge that smells so bad. Hold your breath when you open the door.
Yeah, it's Karen's pussy in there. Hey, if we add up the scores from this year, hey,
yeah,
I might.
Jared just straight dunked on me all year long. What the fuck was I thinking? What a sad life I lead.
All right, what was the best piece of advice you got this year? I'll go first. Mine was shut up.
Who gave you that advice?
Multiple people, and I haven't listened to them once, but I should, and I will, and that's my New Year's resolution.
I mean, she's so full of advice. Like, it's just like a
Just
new,
like Karen is so full of cum.
just like a new piece of advice every day. My
New
friend
penis every
Amanda.
day.
Shush, 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 shush,
Okay,
shush.
okay.
My friend Amanda. Shush, shush, shush. Raw Fitness Nutrition. H. Foley just hit me up because he followed her. What are you fucking doing? What are you doing? Let me go on. Best pieces of advice, Raw Fitness Nutrition, my friend Amanda. And I'm sure if you're a fucking fat slob or one of you two idiot young people or your body doesn't really matter yet, you're like tuning me out or whatever. But like if you really want straightforward information about your gut health, about how to have the best quality of life, having like a good circadian rhythm, not killing yourself in the gym every day, finding balance, eating. Don't tug on your penis. Don't tug on your penis again. That's one.
What the?
We're gonna do it.
What the fuck, Karen?
This is a new thing. You spell every week.
I've been
we
saying.
Count
I've been
your
saying this bit.
penis tugs.
I've been saying this bit for months.
this bit.
yeah.
Tug the penis.
I want to do it on purpose, but I said we should have had that bit months ago.
You've never said.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
You look.
I have.
You look like.
Continue your fucking answer, Karen.
You look
that
like-
you just assaulted me for.
You look like. I'm trying to think, but like the guy who ran like Studio 54, kind of in a way. Like, what was his name? Steve. You're giving me gay nightclub vibes, is what I'm trying to say.
I love that. And you're my beard that I
Sure.
bring to the club.
I'd be happy to be your beard. Just because she has the most straightforward advice. I don't know what he smells over here.
I know. There's something he smells.
You gotta. What is it, Ernest?
I don't know. He's like really into it.
Is his panda over here?
No. There's nothing over here. I don't know, man.
We'll
Maybe
just
my
let him.
hat.
What is your hat? Does your hat smell like meat?
Like, no.
The only thing
So
that Ernest
what was
loves
the
to
advice that
smell
she
is
gives
like
you?
meat or chicken.
What was the best advice?
It's
that she
every
gave?
single day. It's like,
Do you know how to answer these questions properly? We've gone through 2 and you haven't answered 1. Correct.
correctly. I mean, an answer is that. It's your answer. So these are relatively open-ended questions. This isn't trivia. There's not a right or wrong. This is my podcast. I'm free to answer it how I see fit. Everybody should follow Raw Fitness Nutrition. It's just the best fucking advice when it comes to having a high quality of life. Because there's a lot of fucking bullshit just coming through every day at mainstream media about numbers and sick people and get tested and don't go out. Stay in for 5 days, stay in for 10 days. We don't give a fuck about you as long as you stay sick and stupid and keep spending money on these drugs. The more prescriptions you have and the more drugs you have, the better you'll feel. Yeah, totally. Fuck out of here.
Hey, that was like some really great life-changing advice I'm going to really implement. And I can't wait for the future. Thank you so much for all of that,
You
Kerryn.
should work to get off Adderall. You should.
I am working to get off Adderall.
Okay.
I use it to stay up.
It's speed. Yeah, exactly. You use it as a stimulant.
Okay. I was also just making fun because you didn't give one piece of advice. You just plugged her.
Well, I'm saying like that's where I get my advice.
Well,
I think
what's a piece of advice she gave you? That's what I'm asking.
like so when it comes to masks,
Yeah.
she's like just ignore people. She's like just let them be stupid. Just like move through life. Don't wear this mask. Like it's not good for you. Like I can't wait to see all these studies about how much damage the masks have actually done.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for 2 years.
So I understand, but I'm getting harassed in my building. I started asking people their first and last name and what apartment they live in when they say stuff to me, because I can't live like I'm not gonna live like this.
All right.
I'm like I'm getting harassed by fucking Judy Gooby Gooby in 4-H or whatever. That's not who it is.
Judy Gooby Gooby.
And it's just like it's absurd. Like people get real brave like this.
You can't see half their face. Right?
But I refuse to live like that. And like, I mean, if you just take a look at Amanda, I mean, here's my other thing. Show me this, Pat. This is an assignment that I want you to do for me, and I realize it's probably like kind of challenging. I want you to give me the heads and like who's in charge of like the FDA and like the CDC, like what they actually physically look like. I want pictures of them, lots of them. The head of the board, the vice president, the gooby. You know what I mean? Look it up. Start looking them up right now. And then I want you to look up like, I don't know, your
QAnon
average. Shut
make an
up.
account.
Your average like fitness, health, and like nutrition professional coach. A lot of these people are actually against the vaccine. Like I was never against the vaccine. I'm just learning all this shit now. Who's that? Look at this fucking fat guy. Look at this fat old slob is telling you how to live your life. You fucking idiots. You want to, this isn't the epitome of health to you. That guy's see-through. I know. How old is he?
Look at his skin.
Let me get his name.
He looks like he's in his 70s. I bet you he's in his 60s. But like this is the guy that's like telling everybody what, you know, their health actions they should take for their health. The woman is pretty and she looks like she might be in good shape. That's the thing. We're much
Also
less
probably does
tolerant of women who are like perhaps like overweight in leadership roles of this type. I wonder.
No, for sure.
If you had a fat doctor, what would you do? Would you be
Yeah.
like, what am I doing in here?
There was an episode. There was a
She
bit.
looks good,
She's alright.
She probably has a lot of face stuff. Though.
but we don't see any full body shots.
That was a bit in Curb Your Enthusiasm.
What was it?
Like if your doctor was like sloppy,
Right.
why would you go to him?
Right.
And he was like, people are not going to you because you have ugly, gross underwear.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I guess there's just like
This
some
is
people.
the dude. It's Robert Redfield. He's a virologist.
Virologist.
How old is he? How old is he, Pat?
Virologist.
70.
He's 70 years
You were
old.
wrong. You were right. But you said
He's
he
a very
was
big
probably 60.
dude. He's husky.
He's fat. That's an overweight person.
At 70. Yeah.
That's an overweight person. Then this guy, this is who is in charge of telling everybody how to live. My quality of life is different than
Right.
these people. Like, show me a fucking in shape 70-year-old dude, Pat.
Look it up.
Think of one and find one.
Probably fucking.
Like Arnold
fucking an
Schwarzenegger.
actor.
How
Yeah,
old?
look up
Is he
any
70?
actor in their 70s.
I think he's older than 70.
What?
Arnold
You just said
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
75.
74.
Look him up. Let's
He
see
looks
him with,
great,
with
right?
his shirt on. That vascular motherfucker. What's he doing? How does he feel about this stuff? Is he getting NAD plus strips? Is he working out every day? Is he getting vitamin D? Does he eat a proper diet? Yeah. Is he telling people to get tested, get vaccinated? I wonder. I don't know. I don't talk to him that much. He looks fucking great. Fuck the shit out of Arnold Schwarzenegger, to be honest.
Look
To be
up
honest
his
with you,
COVID
that-
take.
That broad chest. I like that broad chest.
All right, before this video gets doxxed for spelling the truth, let's get a word from our sponsor.
OnlyFeehans?
OnlyFeehans on Patreon.
Hit it, bitch! You kicked it off. Let's hear it.
Get some promises going for 2022 now.
Let's hear it. We're gonna make so much new content. Jared's gonna grow
In more ways than one.
in more ways than one.
If you want to.
Internally, externally. I mean, my career is progressing for sure. Like, comics that I have looked up to and respected for years are willing to work with me now. So that's fucking awesome.
Or.
Good for me.
Yeah, I mean.
You stink.
Patreon.
Karen, can you name one thing I did this year?
Bother me.
You can see more of that content behind the paywall. Well, actually, no. You're going to see
Maybe?
better content behind the
Better.
paywall.
I feel
So
good.
please join. It's only $5 a month. We promise you to bring you more, better, and lively content.
And hopefully Ernest will be here.
He will be, because
We
he's
just
going to be in
need-
my prayers.
I mean, this will already come out. Like, this will be out.
That's how I've been out.
I'll have gotten the news. But
Pat said he might put this out tomorrow if he works hard.
there's
If you want it to be out.
a possibility that it's just a benign vascular tumor and we can lob it off and he'll have, like, a few great more years. Because he's so very earnest. You know what I mean?
For just
Oh my God,
$5
I was-
a month.
$5 a month.
I love-
Join our
I
Patreon.
love our relationship that we've come to build over the year and a half I've known him. Seriously, Karen. I don't know, like, why you think I hate him. I don't.
In earlier
The one
episodes,
time
he's like,
it was.
It's not that you hate him. It's that you don't love him the way that, like, I love other people's
And why?
dogs. Why should you? I understand what you're gonna say. Why should I? Why should I?
I don't have that relationship that you've built over 7, 8, 10
I don't.
years.
I'm not. I didn't say how much I love him. I said how much I love other people's dogs. Like, if my
Oh.
mom's dog was, like, ever asked me to walk her dog, or like with Bandit or Paco's
Yeah.
shitty fucking dog. Like,
Yeah.
I love dogs.
Yeah, I don't share that. Everyone's different, just how we were talking about.
No,
you
but
know.
that's, like, not different. That's, like, a shitty characteristic.
No, it's-
That's like an awful personality trait, and if you possess it, I fucking think you stink.
All right. Well, we have differances.
It's
And
not
that's what
differences.
makes us
it's
human.
better thans.
You're a piece of shit, then. All right, let's choose another one of this New Year's game.
Oh, I'm doing so well at these.
I'm doing so well. You haven't answered one correctly.
Most memorable trip of the year. I got this one. Puerto Rico. When I went to Puerto Rico for a week and had sex with Gary Tonin, which was wonderful. And then we went out to STK and lots of other great places. We ate a lot of meat, talked a lot of shit,
More
got
than
some sun.
ate a lot of meat.
Yeah. You go.
Mine was when we went to Texas.
Don't touch me.
Without you. That was so fun.
How did you get there,
Me-
you fucking loser?
I
You wouldn't even
paid for
have
my own
fucking-
plane ticket.
No, they would have locked you out. If I
know.
called them and said, "Hey, Lewis, don't let Jared in," they would have not let you in.
Can I just like have something, Karen?
You did for a minute. And I ripped it back.
But that was so fun, man. Me and Pat had a nice little trip. It felt really good at Skankfest. We did drugs. We did comedy. We made a lot of new friends. And I brought Karen there in spirit, and she was missed there very dearly.
Listen,
but it was a great time. Thank you to...
My DNA's had enough of the comedians.
Nah, we get it on their penises.
Yeah.
We get that. Thank you to Rebecca, Christine, Louis J. Gomez, and the everyone who showed up to Skankfest and all the fans. It was a great time. That was definitely the best moment.
Good.
best
Pick
trip.
a thing. Ugh.
Biggest lesson learned this year.
Speaking of lessons, you guys should follow Raw Fitness Nutrition. I'm just kidding. What did I learn? What lesson? I think
Stop working with Jared.
No, it has to do with that. It's like to not listen to anyone but myself.
Right.
I mean, that happened in a bunch of ways with me. You know, I certainly could have changed my behavior in certain ways to make other people happy. And I decided against that.
Against that.
And, you know, I can't tell you, like, week after week, somebody's like, you know, either with a comment or like a comic who will just genuinely ask me, like, so why do you do a podcast with Jared? And I just don't care what anyone thinks. And we do whatever the fuck we want. It's a party podcast. Woohoo!
Yeah, I think I would just say the same thing. Maybe not. I think maybe the biggest lesson I learned is not to let other people's, just what you said, just not to piggyback off what you said. Not
can't have my lesson.
To piggyback off your lesson.
You
Not
can't
let
have my
other
lesson.
people's words, you know, and judgment affect you. And, you know, be emotional over it. Don't let emotions come into play and affect your actions.
That's not my lesson. That's not what I said.
I said piggyback off. It's basically not caring what people think and doing what you think is best.
I would advise everyone to feel all of their feelings. Like, I was full on, like, basket case, bawling my eyes out in Hollywood Diner in Chelsea, New York City, while I was waiting for Ernest test results. And then the second time I didn't cry as much. I also cried in Battery Park at Brookfield Place. And they say that unexpressed emotion can show up as stored body fat on you. So feel your feelings. Get mad. Who cares if people are like, "Are you okay, Kerryn? You seem kind of upset." Fuck out of here. Yeah, I'm upset. You're annoying. You're irritating. I'm better than you. Fucking see those fucking things.
Yeah, let's pick another one, Karen.
I worked on my tries today.
Me
I've been
too.
going rogue the
No,
past 2 days.
I did buys.
Favorite holiday memory of the year? Jared's was the Holocaust. No, that's not what I meant. I thought, I'm so stupid. I'm so embarrassed. Hanukkah.
Karen sucks a lot of hogs.
That's good. What was yours?
My favorite holiday?
Ernest farting. Do you smell it?
No.
You fart?
No, I don't.
Do you feel sick?
Go first. What was your favorite holiday?
I love Christmas. I mean, I know we just had it, but I absolutely love Christmas. I spoiled the shit out of my niece and nephew. My nephew's so spoiled. Sorry, COVID. He's so spoiled though.
I saw the video of him getting the tickets.
Yeah, he was stoked about the tickets.
That's awesome.
But I got my niece like this wardrobe. It's like has like a little crown on it. It's like whatever. And he goes, "I don't get one of these." I was like, well, I mean, it was like it's like a piece of furniture. And like the year before, 2 years before, my parents had gotten them both desks. And I'm like, I'm not the grandparent. I'm the rich aunt. We do things differently. You know, this is the Bruins games an experience. Also gave him like a crisp Hondo. If I was fucking
Crisp what?
$100 bill.
Hondo.
If somebody gave me $100 bill and I was like 9, I'd be like, what? Lose my shit.
Well, it's a different generation. $100 barely getting you a fucking bite to eat this year.
Especially if
You
you, because you don't tip.
I do tip out to eat.
I know, I'm joking.
Yeah,
Well, let's upset the comments.
well, no, I'm learning. I learned from that. I want people to know that I do tip, okay? There was some guy in the comment who wrote, "Oh, you're a piece of shit." Blah blah. I was like, "Hey, buddy, I tip. Like, if you ever come to my restaurant, don't."
And
I
he
was like,
backed right off.
and then he backed right. He's like, "Oh, nah, you're cool, bro."
I saw it. I was like, well, no, you're a douche too, guy.
Yeah.
I think you should I just grew up watching my dad palm everybody all the time.
Palm? Like give him a pound?
No, like with a cash, like.
Or is that give him a pound with the cash? Right? You said.
It's not a pound, palm, like this.
I call that a pound too. I call it a pound. That's a fist bump.
This
you
is
never
a
called
fist.
that a pound? You never called that a pound? I call that a pound. I call that a pound.
I hate Jared. Whatever.
Whatever.
No, I don't feel like it's a. I would say
I
that's
literally
like
looked at this
palming
one and
somebody
didn't
some
even
money.
wanna- Yeah. I'm going to skip it. Best movie of the year.
I think I should put a bra on.
For what? There's nothing to hold up.
It'll smush them up.
Oh, there you go. Why don't you just put tape?
I don't want them to smush together.
Best movie of the year? I don't even know what movies came out this year.
I just watched Don't Look Up. It was
It was
okay.
alright. Yeah, it was okay. Newsworthy event with the most impact.
Oh, I don't know. Stupid
What?
fucking
I don't know.
pandemic.
Betty
Yeah,
White.
obviously Betty White.
Well, what's a newsworthy event with the most impact in your life? Oh, I know what it is.
Oh, the OnlyFans thing? What were you going to say?
Oh,
I mean,
that's probably number 2.
Yeah, what were you going to say?
Something that we were told this week by someone very drunk.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's about someone waving goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh. Okay.
A lot of innuendos.
I can't.
That was just a joke. Yeah.
I
went a
know.
real long
I don't
way
know why
for
you're
that.
doing it. You keep bringing that up. It's like not good.
All right, it's over.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stop.
continue.
My most
We're
newsworthy
cutting all
event
that.
with the most impact.
Best
is,
moment of the year. These are all the same question, Pat. Best
Most-
conversation you had. Not this one. Best thing you did for someone else this year. This whole
that was last
fucking-
year,
This whole
so
room.
something new.
I'm still doing it. Most embarrassing moment of the year. This stupid game. Hardest you laugh this year. No.
Not this podcast.
No. Boo. Hiss.
Done.
Well, that's been a great episode. I'm very excited for the new
been
year.
32 minutes.
What are you looking forward to in the new year, Kerryn?
Just staying fit and active, living my best life, providing the best care to Ernest that I can, given my financial comfortability. It was so funny. One of my friends was like, "We can crowdsource." I'm like, I can't fucking
Yeah,
brag
right.
about being rich. And be
Right,
like,
right.
"Can you guys pay for my dog's tumor?" But I will accept private donations. Maybe I'll fall in love. I like someone. He's a dog dad too, which
We
I
don't know
like
if they
really
like
like.
you.
No, this one really
or
likes me.
Them.
I think this one likes me.
One last point. A message to yourself next year.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, a message to yourself.
Yeah.
Dear Kerryn, fire Pat because he's turning super gay and like he feels like a theater student, like teacher, like he's giving me like little icky vibes. No, dear Kerryn, you're doing great. I'm sorry. I just love myself. Boo.
Okay.
Hiss. Farts. Sorry.
Hey, Jared. How's your mental health?
No. Boo. And then I come out of here. It's bad.
Can you just have her pop out of my head? That's really funny. Did you get that job you wanted? You're not living at home? I'm so proud of you, buddy. So proud of you. And what am I looking forward to in the new year, you ask, Jared? I'm looking forward to moving out. I'm looking forward to focusing on myself.
Sign up for our Patreon. We're making content. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's only Feehans.